Hi, I'm Andrew Stevenson, and in today's video we're going to be making some interiors for KDP using the free version of Canva. And although it's not perfect, especially when you compare it to using publishing software like Affinity Publisher or Microsoft Publisher or whatever the Adobe products are, it is doable. It's just a bit more finicky. So we're going to start by making a custom size page with bleed. So the width will be 6.125 because the bleed only affects the outer edge of the page. And the top and bottom, so the height will be 9.25. The first thing we're going to do is make a line journal. I've said in the past I'm not a massive fan of line journals just because there are millions of them out there, but they do sell, and if you can get your keywords, your niche and your cover all sorted, there's no reason why yours wouldn't. There's just a lot of competition out there, but let's do it. Now, one option is to just do a simple plain line journal, and to do that you insert a line by clicking the line in the lines and shape tab. I'm going to change the weight to 1 because I prefer a thin line. You could have it as wide as you like, and then holding down shift, pull the ends so the line extends over. Next we will place the line near the top of our page where we want the lines to start from. It's always a good idea to leave a larger gap at the top for the headline line. And then Control C to copy the line, Control V to paste it. And do that as many times as you like. For this size page, you're probably looking at about 25 lines. So I'll do that quickly. We got 25 lines. The next thing to do is to position the bottom line. And again, we'll put that about there. And select everything on the page. Go to position, space vertically, and then tidy up. And then drag the lines over to your page. And that's it. That's your basic line journal. Duplicate the page 100 times. That's as many as you can have in Canva, I believe. So 100 pages maximum. That's fine. If you want to do any more than that, you simply just create 2 separate documents and then combine them using a PDF combiner online. And that's fine for a simple line journal. But if you've watched any of my other videos, line journals are boring. Plain line journals. So we will add a few adornments to make it better. And you can do this in the free version of Canva. So we'll go back to having one page. So the way to make a better line journal takes a little bit more setting up, but that's fine, it doesn't take long. We are going to use a repeating pattern in the background, and then we're going to put our lined images on top. This way you can niche down your line journal and make it a bit more exciting. So these crowns mean it's Pro, this one's free, so we'll use this one, but you can use any free image to do this technique. It is colour, so we need to change that to black and white, or along the grayscale. There you go. Simply just select the image and click the colours up here. Then next we're just going to drag that out, and then Control C, Control V to paste, and just drag it underneath. So this is the repeating pattern we're using. Next, we need to add a guide for the margins and the bleed. So do that in Elements, use a square. So the bleed plus the margin is 3.75. We'll have to go 4. That's fine. Position that at the front. Position that at the top. Control C, V. Stick it at the bottom. Paste it again. And then we'll put this on the other side. So that is roughly the workable space we'll have for the lines. So let's do what we did previous. Insert a line, change the weight to 0. Drag it to the guide. And then move that to the top where you'd like your line to begin. And then it's just Control C, Control V to copy it. And again, we'll do 25 lines. And I will just lock the background images so I don't move them. And we'll put the bottom line where we want that, which we'll see is there, and then select them all. Position a line vertically and tidy up. And then drag it over there, including you naughty boy. And that's it. That is your line journal with an image. The next step is use the rectangle tool again. Change the colour to white. And then drag this so it again covers the whole image. Now from here on in there are a few things we can do. I'm just going to right click the white triangle and send it to the back fully, and then select both pictures and group them, right click, send them to the back, then select the white triangle, reduce the transparency so you can still see some of the image behind, and you can leave it like that so you've got a nice little grey border all the way around the page. Your lines are visible, there's a nice picture in the background. Or if you want more of a contrast, delete these guides, then you have a nice image continuing into the line pages. And it's as simple as that. It takes a small amount of effort, but it makes your notepad unique. It makes it stand out from the others. It also allows you to niche down to whatever you fancy. You're not just limited to the patterns that you can find on Canva. You can still upload your own. So this is the image that I uploaded. I could send that to the back and stretch it out the same as this. It would be colour, but that doesn't matter. If you find some decent black and white repeating patterns, if you do a line journal aimed at the sports people, football, cricket, golf, baseball, basketball. Just find either images online if you can, or if they're available, just search for them in Elements. Now you will have to look through to find one that's free, but there's bound to be one or two. Or you can make your own repeat pattern just by typing in golf and then putting some images around the outside. Duplicate the page 100 times, download as a PDF print, and that's it. It's as simple as that to make a free line journal, and not a boring one. So that is it for today's video. Just a quick one to show you how to make a better looking free line journal in Canva. It's really simple and it takes hardly any effort at all. So thanks for watching. Please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and like and comment on the video. It really does help me out and I appreciate it. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time.